marvelous hello, friends and loved ones. How are you today? I know I usually open these videos up with a little bit of a soliloquy, some sort of sketch segueing into the video, or maybe I'll talk about why the date I'm uploading the video is significant in some way. But today, look, the official Cooking Mama Twitter account started following me recently, and I just think that's really cool. I've always loved the series. We've got a new game coming out in about a month. So yeah, today we're talking about Cooking Mama World Kitchen for the Wii. For those of you unfamiliar with Cooking Mama, it's a series of video games all about, well, cooking. The series was created for the Nintendo DS in 2006 by Office Create, a fairly obscure video game company who has since changed their name to Cooking Mama Limited due to the success of this franchise. Could you imagine if other companies did this? It'd be like if Atlas changed their name to Persona and some other stuff incorporated. The series has spawned multiple sequels for Nintendo handheld devices: Dinner with Friends, Shop and Chop, Kitchen Magic, and Bon Appetit. There have even been a handful of spin-off titles, including Gardening Mama, Crafting Mama, Camping Mama, and the Wii-exclusive Babysitting Mama, which I don't own because that baby is terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, in 2008, the group PETA launched their own game bashing Cooking Mama called Mama Kills Animals. And yeah, I played it. But don't worry, I won't subject you all to it. Well, maybe just a little bit. At the time of this video, the last Cooking Mama game that ever came out was Sweet Shop for the 3DS back in 2014, but like I hinted at earlier, we'll be getting this game worldwide in about a month. I'm still a little confused as to why we're finally getting this game localized after about 3 years, but as a fan of the series, I don't care, gimme, gimme, gimme. As I mentioned, most of the games have been on handheld devices, but today I wanted to talk about one of Mama's forays onto the Wii. Aside from that, there have been 2 Cooking Mama games for the Wii, Cook-Off and World Kitchen. I'm electing to talk about World Kitchen today because it's the more recent title, and is going to be a bit more polished. Also, I just felt like it, okay? Right off the bat, you know we're in for a good time with this game. I mean, look how happy this kid is to be here. I mean, really, look at it. It's almost disturbing how happy he is. Look at it! Then we get to make our character, who is going to be Mama's little helper in the kitchen. I want to actually try and make myself in this game, so let me just look through some of these options and...
Yeah, I suppose this one looks a bit like me.
There are 3 primary modes to choose from in World Kitchen: Cook with Mama, Let's Cook, or Cooking Contest. I'll get into the specifics of these later, but for now, let's just cook with Mama. I don't think I mentioned it before, but the real meat and potatoes of Cooking Mama is pretty simple. You choose a recipe you want to make, and then play a series of mini-games that lead to a completed recipe. These tasks can range from a couple of seconds to about half a minute or so. For my first recipe, I decided to make a club sandwich. I mean, how could I possibly screw up making a sandwich? In the very first step of this recipe, by the time I figured out what I was actually doing, I ran out of time. We're off to a good start. The whole point of the Cook with Mama games are to kind of get you used to how the game handles. Cause if you mess up, just remember...
It's okay, Mama will help you.
Real talk, I love Mama's voice. She's just so sweet and adorable. I'll believe anything she tells me.
No, please don't shake the baby.
See? Mama's just got all the good advice. And what you're seeing here is the essential premise of the Cooking Mama games. The only real difference between these and the handheld ones are that they're in 3D and the touchscreen mechanics get swapped out for motion control. Sometimes this works out great, and sometimes... a lot of the tasks require you to perform your motion at a specific time. There's usually a right time to do it, a wrong time to do it where it's a minor inconvenience, and a really wrong time to do it where you'll straight up fail the entire game. But sometimes if you mess this up, you'll get a micro game in the minigame where Mama can try to salvage your attempt.
Oh. Mama! 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 Yikes!
I feel like that was both of our faults. Maybe? Speaking of, I can't help but notice that some of these challenges are dumb. I mean that in the most polite way, but like, here, look at this one where I have to rip up lettuce. That's a fairly effective way of ripping up lettuce, and it works in the game. But now we have this game where we have to put the sandwiches together, and you are making this way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm pretty sure most of these games are harder than actually cooking. Also, I failed club sandwich class. Let's try something else. One of the recipes you can try in this game is for Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, I guess they did some sort of brand deal or something. And I can't help but notice two things about this round of games. For one, all the tasks seemed much easier than the other recipes, as if part of the agreement was that the game had to show how easy these were to make. Though I still couldn't get a perfect score. And two, there are a lot of official Nestle products here. There's just something really weird about having the cute, colorful world of Cooking Mama blended with real labels I see at my local supermarket. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about all this product placement. It just feels wrong. That sweet yet tangy, refreshing taste of Mountain Dew Baja Blast goes well with any item from Taco Bell, like this delicious Crunchwrap Supreme. Perfect at home or on the go. Taco Bell. Live Moss. The way the game works is the more recipes you complete, the more you'll unlock, so there's always a steady stream of new stuff to do. Even if you completely mess up a recipe, which I kinda did a lot, you'll get new ones to try. I've always really liked this about the Cooking Mama series. The game doesn't force you to try the same recipes over and over again until you get them done perfectly. You're free to play at your own pace and just have fun with it. I don't think I'm comfortable with this. While the recipes themselves are a blast, I really love some of these Mama mini-games. Whether she's preventing a hungry dog from getting our food, or showing off the strength of her lungs by blowing away the wrong ingredients so they don't get into the pot, Mama really goes above and beyond the call of duty to help us succeed. But seriously, that dog is a jerk. Who even let him in here? Also, apparently while making fruit juice, failing to properly throw away a banana peel means the entire banana is ruined. So, that's a thing. Alright, I've had enough mediocre attempts at cooking with Mama. I want to try one of the other modes. Let's cook. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Strain42, and welcome to my Let's Cook gameplay series. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, favorite, tweet, Facebook, MySpace, all that good stuff. Alright, now let's do this!
Shake it. Time is up.
Sorry, Sakura.
Alright guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. The last mode you can play with are the cooking contests, where you can go head to head against fearsome opponents to test your culinary mettle. This is a horrible game. We're just peeling hot potatoes with our bare hands. Mama, why are you allowing this? Why are you allowing this? Get me some oven mitts! And that's essentially Cooking Mama World Kitchen. It's not a bad game by any means, but I'm not sure if I'd recommend the Wii games. This series was specifically designed and perfectly cooked up for touchscreen devices, so I think the superior games are definitely the ones for the DS or 3DS, which I still totally recommend. The games are charming and colorful, Mama is such an endearing character she's impossible not to love, and the variety of different games and recipes means there really is a lot of meat on these bones. The Wii games aren't without their appeal, but yeah, after what you've seen today, I'm probably going to stick with the handhelds. But before I go, I think it's worth mentioning that the instruction manual actually has a recipe to make the official Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookies. So, you know what? How about we go ahead and whip up a batch of these? Let's go! Mama! I need help! Hey everybody, thanks for watching my video on Cooking Mama World Kitchen. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, or if you want to catch any of my future videos, it'd mean a lot to me if you click that subscribe button. If you're hungry for another one of my videos right now, I covered the Wii launch title Excite Truck to celebrate the release of the Nintendo Switch that you can watch by clicking that TV right there. As always, thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.
Reach out! That's it! Keep it up and you'll be a master!